What's going on, guys? We have another question asked that we wanted to address today. It is, what basic supplements should your regular athlete be taking daily? This is for non-competitors, lifestyle clients, just your regular individual who's looking to just get healthy from the inside out. Preferably using Revive MD's supplements. Some that I would suggest, I guess I'll just give my top three.
Sure.
It would be the Digest Aid for your digestion, obviously. My second would probably be the Calm for stress and cortisol management, and the third would be the Daily Greens. Now this video is taking place when we have not yet released the greens powder. That's being released the end of, is it October or September?
This week, end of this week.
End of next week.
Yeah.
That's being released. So a lot of people don't take in the appropriate amount of greens, amount of vegetables that they should be, the amount of micronutrients on a regular basis that is suggested and recommended. So that product is a staple in my routine now, even though I get a good amount of greens in, and I think it should be in everyone else's too. The Digest Aid for your digestion, like I had mentioned, for regularity, for regular bowel movements, any kind of bloating, gas issues, that's going to help prevent and solve that problem. And the Calm, I use that in the morning after my cardio or when I just wake up, because when you wake up in the morning, that produces a cortisol release, that produces a spike in your stress hormone. And again, in the evening after I train, to help wind me down, get ready for my evening, and just have a calm, restful sleep.
Yeah, and just to kind of further expand on this question a little bit, like when we're giving supplement recommendations, I think it's better that we just cover like the masses. Obviously, there's digestive differences in everybody, so if you have specific digestive questions, we could do a video just on that. My biggest supplementation needs that I would recommend to you guys is a good omega product, K2, vitamin K2, and vitamin D3. Basically, most Americans are deficient in vitamin D3. Vitamin K2 and D3 work synergistically together. K2, especially as we age, works with plaque buildup in the heart. So again, regardless of your athletic stance, heart disease is a concern as we age. Obviously, your lifestyle choices go into that, but that's something that I would just recommend to everybody.
We see that in blood work all the time.
For sure, yeah. And then just a few other things, like I don't really think that you need to be taking a lot. I think a lot of us would benefit from a magnesium product, whether you can just go from a straight magnesium product or you can do some type of multi-mineral. Those are always very good. And then everything from that point is just more an individual needs assessment standpoint. Like Nadia mentioned, our Calm product, we live in a society where it's high stress. And what the Calm product really does is it helps just lower those stress hormones. And then also something cool, we've had some research lately that's come out from a few of our athletes that their HRV during rest, during sleep, has increased through taking Calm. So it's inducing a more restful sleep. And obviously, for those of you guys that may or may not know, like so much of our daily body systems are dependent on our ability to sleep and sleeping well. So a lot of health issues start in the gut. And then also a lot of health issues start and are manifested through poor sleep. So I would address those two for sure. And like Nadia said, like Digest Aid is a great thing. Whenever you're having digestive issues, I would always recommend that you look to the food sources that you're using first, and then just do somewhat of an elimination diet. Within an elimination diet, one thing that I will say is like don't pull everything at once, because I think an elimination diet should be a learning experience for you. So you want to know what is and what's not working. You know, typically for me, egg whites, sometimes oats, or the amount of fibrous carb sources you're using, whether it's oats, skins on potatoes, broccoli, those things are generally issues for most people. So simply removing those, removing a whey source or a dairy source might be helpful. But also, I don't want to be anti-whey or dairy. Sometimes the issue with whey or dairy is you don't have the gut flora that's necessary to digest those things. So in that case, just adding in a probiotic will really help kind of assimilate those processes. So there's a lot that can be said here, but I think what Nadia said in terms of greens, in terms of the Calm, and then also what was your other one? First one?
Greens, Calm, and the Digest Aid.
Digest Aid. And then like I said, also I would include omegas, K2, D3, and then some type of multi-mineral to get magnesium. Magnesium specifically, because that's also going to help with that digestive process. So that's kind of a general gist of health supplementation. Whether you're a competitor, non-competitor, athlete, just daily lifestyle, whatever you're trying to achieve, if overall health is the goal, that's what we would recommend.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one more point that I want to add is these are supplements. They're going to supplement your already current state of health and fitness. They're not something that's going to completely solve your issues. You have to address diet first. You have to address your habits first. If you're someone following a macro, like if it fits your macros plan and you're stuffing yourself with garbage and artificial processed foods all day, a digestive enzyme or a digestive aid isn't going to necessarily fix those issues. That has to be completed and solved first from the inside out. You have to really take into consideration the other variables aside from supplements, because we're giving this advice with the implementation and the idea that you already have these variables under control and that you're monitoring these things well already. So supplements are going to enhance the good habits, the healthy food that you're already intaking, your quality of sleep that you already have. They're not something that's just going to make you make a 360 spin and just totally take off in your health and fitness and fix all your issues. It's something that needs to be addressed once you have these other things under control and have a good hands on what's going on with your diet, with your sleep, etc.